All right, collectors, thanks for joining me today, December 8th, 2024, to go over some of the news that mattered, some of the interesting items that came out last week. One of the big things that came out, out of left field, I finished the last episode, and all of a sudden I got smacked across the face with some great stuff that Gridiron put together. I was shocked. We'll get to that in a minute. But before we move on, a quick house cleaning item or housekeeping item. Last week I did a video called the 209 Ed Christmas Bonanza, and that's right, we're giving away $300 worth of G.I. Joe and Action Force greatness. So if you want to be entered into that, go back and watch that video. I'm going to put a picture of the video here and link in the description below. Go check it out. Go follow the rules. The two big rules on it is you have to be subscribed and you have to be over 18. And also you got to leave a comment in that particular video. So guys, hey, it's just my way of saying thank you. It's just my way of putting some smiles back into the community, putting out some good vibes out there, and, just grateful, supremely grateful to all the members, to all the subscribers, and everyone who's come with me on this journey. Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's go give away some toys and put some smiles on faces. All right, moving on. The thing I was going to talk about was out of left field, Gridiron came. Do you guys remember this? Do you guys remember the Cobra, the Snake Cobra battle suit? I had one. I don't know what happened to it, but I remember having it, and I remember thinking to myself, okay, it's a battle suit, but it's cool looking, but it doesn't move. If you guys remember, you would just snap that thing onto a figure. You put the figure on it, and then you'd snap it on them. But it didn't really, I remember thinking even back then, it doesn't really articulate or anything. If anything, it makes the figure more wonky. So, I had one, but then I didn't use it very often. So, but I liked the way it looked. Well, Gridiron, you remember they had already come out with their, chicken walker looking thing, their mech, that you can hook up a bubble to. I'll be reviewing this version of the mech, the one with the bubble and the missiles and the arms. Should be here next week, I think Monday maybe. And we'll see how that works out. But then Gridiron went out and did something like this. So the front part of it, I'm hoping Hasbro doesn't say anything about this, because this thing looks ridiculously good. And it reminds me of something that we talked about just a few seconds ago. Anyways, this is, I guess, that whole armor done well, or done better, or modernized. I don't know. But here it is how you break it up into a two-seater. So you can have that. And I actually ordered enough to build this. And from that, you can actually convert it into something else. Look, from that, you can either have it a two-seater with a gunner and the guy in there, or you have the option of just the encapsulated guy inside of it, like a more hardened version of the armor. Here's the back of it. This thing looks amazing. Oh, man, Gridiron, what have you done? Stop already. You're killing us. Killing my wallet. But, no, seriously, Gridiron, I can't wait to get it. I think those things are just so fun. Just options. Nobody has to buy any of this. It's completely optional, but boy, is it fun to have it. All right, moving on. Moving on to Marvel Legends. The stream was jam-packed with craziness. I didn't watch the whole stream. I just kind of skipped around it. But what I did see is this new Spider-Man wave that got going on here. I actually don't mind it. I'm not going to get every one of them out of here. I'm definitely number one. So here's the wave, right? You've got Spider-Man Unlimited, Agent Venom, Spider-Boy, Chameleon, Kane, and Electro. You know what I mean. What's the name? Veronica Fry or whatever. I forgot what her name was. Anyways, that girl who kissed Electro. I don't know. But anyways, and she took over his power. Anyways, it's the girl version of Electro. Anyways, I was like, why don't they call her Electra? Oh, because we already got a character. We're confused everybody. You're confusing me now. Anyways, so here's a picture of Agent Venom. He looks great. I actually have the initial iteration that they did of Agent Venom way back, maybe about 6-7 years ago, maybe longer than that. I haven't even opened the package on that one. Think of how crazy that is. Anyway, so I like this Agent Venom. The rest of them, I don't know. I may pick and choose out of that wave. I think Spider-Boy for sure, and maybe Kane, maybe Elektra. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not like I'll probably find them all, grab a couple, and then be thinking I should have grabbed the other one. Anyways, you know how it goes on my channel. Eventually, I should have gone back and picked up the other one. But for sure, if I see Agent Venom, probably like everybody else out there is going to pick this one up. So I think Agent Venom and Spider-Boy are the real hits out of this wave. And then we have another Age of Apocalypse wave. I mean, I'm going to get a lot of heat for this, but there's literally only one character. Oh, no, I take it back. 3 characters. One character that 2 characters. Okay, hold on. Time out. Get your thoughts together here, Eddie. There's 2 characters that I definitely want, and there is one character that's a maybe, and only because it's my favorite character. So let's go through this list and let's talk about it, because and I'm going to take a lot of heat for this. I'm positive this AOA wave will be like the previous one, and it'll be stuck at Ross or stuck at Ollie's or stuck on clearance. As good as the AOA is for a read, so many people don't know about it. And I've read it. Okay, I've read it. It was all right. But normies don't read this, man. Normies just don't know who? He's a Aka what? Age of who? Yeah, they're going to be like, what? Husk does a who? Yeah, they don't know. They don't know about this stuff, man. And, unfortunately, it's just not going to do well. I mean, it is what it is. All right, so the number one thing that I want from this whole line, boom, the Nemesis Build-A-Figure. So you know what that means. I have to buy the whole doggone line. It's almost the same as with this guy, Blackheart. I didn't want none. As a matter of fact, I literally sold most of my Strange Tales figures at the toy show last time, minus the bath parts, just because. And actually, I had like I said, I got a great deal on them, like $15 a piece, because at GameStop. So I definitely bought them then, and then I just sold them off. I think I sold them off for like $10 or $15 each at the toy show. So I really didn't make any money off of that. I just wanted Blackheart because he's in the game. So anyways, Build-A-Figure for Nemesis looks fantastic. I really want him. He really looks like he's, articulable. So I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to get it, the opportunity, but I'm positive they're going to do a release later, but I don't know if I want to wait. So anyways, the other figure I definitely want is, and this is going to be weird, I kind of always liked this character, is Marrow. I think that's what her name is, Marrow. So kind of like Bone Marrow. Anyways, this figure is really cool looking to me. Yeah, I just really dig her. I dig that look. Just cool figure. So I probably will pick that one up and it won't bother me at all. And then this Gambit. I like this Gambit looking, this version of Gambit. So now for the rest of this stuff. All right. This is tired. Cyclops in this outfit. I'm tired. It's tired. All right. Wolverine. I mean, I'll pick him up just because he's my favorite character, but Wolverine again? Even I love Wolverine, but another one again? I guess they got to do it to make money. And then we got a who? Who is this? Oh, I know who this is. This is Debbie Gibson. And Debbie's power is that she can rip her face off when she's talking to you. I don't know. Her name is Husk. I know. Everybody stop. Settle down, everybody in the comments. Settle down. Yeah. Man, try to sell this to a normie. Hopefully I think these are all fan channel probably. So, regardless, normies ain't probably going to see it anyways. And it's quite a bit of reuse there. It looks like there's a lot of reuse there from, I forgot what her other name was, but it looks like maybe a different head sculpt and different hands. but the rest of it looks like complete reuse. So this is just like a cobbled, just recycled, figure right here to me. Anyways, we've got Nightcrawler. I mean, it's okay. If I see it, I'm not going to be torn. I'm not going to be driven to it, right? I'm not going to be called to it. I know a lot of people have, I think I've got the Nightcrawler that I want. It was just recently reissued with a really good look and everything. So I've already got that Nightcrawler. I don't know why we're going. I mean, I guess we're going back to the well. If it sells well, sell it. So, but I'm not excited about this Nightcrawler at all. And then who is this? I know, it's the Acolyte. Again, who is this? I don't care. Nobody's going to buy this figure. Nobody cares. I know some of you care. I know you care. But the normies don't care about this stuff. Look, trust me. This figure, 2025, when they're doing all their sales, he's going to be for $16. Trust me. Nerdzoic's going to have him on sale. So don't worry about getting him. Anyways, moving on from that. Now, here are the big hitters. These are the ones that are going to be tough to get. Marvel's Lizard. I'm going to be super excited about that one. I had it at one point, and like a dummy, I sold it off because I was like, I don't really want it. It's not very, but I really do. Ultimately, I ended up regretting that. So here's my chance to pick it up again. Here's your chance to pick it up again. If you missed it the first time, I'm going to pick it up. This was going to be a hot one. So, and then you have good old Savage Land Professor X. I think I'm going to pick this one up just because of the card, just because I love the Savage Land story. I love that whole arc and stuff. So I dig it. I'm going to be picking this one up. I dig it. So good work there. You know what? We're going to talk about something else too. This is what McFarlane should have done the whole time. So now we come across these things that are called McFarlane cover recreations. This is what you should have been doing the whole time instead of those doggone crappy statues that are sitting over at Ross now for $2 and $3, McFarlane. A fully articulated action figure that you can pose, that the user, the buyer, the customer can pose, we can pose into the picture of a cover. That's what you should have been doing the whole time. Because then if you really want to take it down and use it as an action figure, you can. So I think that these are going to do pretty well. I think these are really nice. You could either use it as a little, action figure or kind of like a statue almost. Pose it one time and leave it. But you have the opportunity to fiddle with it some more, articulate it more. These will probably do well, especially if he starts doing iconic covers. McFarlane. Applause, my friend. Good idea. Those statues? Why are you filling up landfills with that stuff? All right, let's move on from that. Moving over to Star Wars. The only thing come out of Star Wars was the Chewbacca Jedi, or what's it called? The Wookiee Jedi. Hold on, what is his name? Jedi Master Kelnaka. I mean, the only reason I'd buy him is because he's a Wookiee Jedi. Not so much to do with the story. Plus, he got murdered anyway. So what was the point, man? They're going to have classes on how to ruin a $1 billion franchise when this is all said and done. And Disney's going to be the one that's going to be the subject to, the story. The story behind the fall. Anyways, moving on to Skelcon. I don't know what is going on here with Skeletor. Something happened to his face. I think they're in stock at Entertainment Earth or whatever. I don't know, but it's out there. It's a new Masters of the Universe, new Eternia figure. If I see it, will I pick it up? Probably not. Doesn't call to me that much, but it's out there. Now this is cracking me up. The Who's Naughty? What is it? Naughty or Nice figures. I've already got all the ones that I really need. This one's just weird. I mean, you've got Krampus and you've got a Minotaur Saint Nick, which is freaking me out. But you also have the sleigh, that's kind of neat. I'm not buying any of this. I'm just showing you that. Oh, and we got a zombie. You got a zombie Santa down there. And then all these kids. I don't know. Do you want kids in your background or something? But they're probably out of scale. So, I don't know, guys. I just thought I'd bring it to you. I don't need any more naughty or nice figures. I think I already got the ones that I really like. I think they did a great job previously, so I'm good. But they're there if you want them. And finally, Icon Collectibles. Another Vampirella action figure. I think Loose Collector might have done this better. Hold on. Are those double jointed elbows? They are not. I will not be buying this Vampirella. She's got a lot of different, pieces and little diorama there, but if it's more than $25.99, and especially because it's not double jointed, I don't want it. I don't want this. But hey, for you Vampirella freaks out there, there she is, another offering of the iconic vampire. So, all right, guys, let's get downstairs. Let's get to the hall. I was thinking that the hall was going to be tiny, but it's not. And then I had a surprise pre-order hit. Shocking. And I don't know if I told you this or not. Before we get, let me just start the haul right here. I'm just going to tell you about it. And this one I'm going to tell you that you should probably build up your collecting network. And when I say build up your collecting network, I don't mean call me. I can't be a part of everybody's collecting network. When I say build up your collecting network, I say talk to people that you meet in person. Talk to people that are in your neighborhood. Talk to people that you meet at conventions. Talk to people that that you have a face-to-face interaction with, and a face-to-face that are in your local area or hood, right? Build your network up that way, and you could eventually expand on that, right? The great thing is I bought another Dragonfly. I did. I went against my own rules, and I got another Dragonfly right in the middle of Christmas, right with all the hype. Here's the difference, though. One of my friends had heard that I had been griping about it. And so what he did was he said, look, I'll sell you because he had bought quite a few. I think he bought the limit. So he said, look, I'm willing to give one up to you, but I'm going to need $300 and 2 grunts. That's a steal. That's a steal, guys. So I'm very grateful that we were able to work that out. I got my Dragonfly. He got his money and his 2 grunts, which I found in plentiful supply at Ross. I lucked out heavily on that. And anyways, that's just the beginning of the haul. So you could just cut that out and say, the first thing in the haul was the Dragonfly. All right, let's get downstairs. All right, collectors, well, let's get started. You already saw my deal with the Dragonfly, so that came in, well, towards the tail end of last week, so the week before last. Anyways, Dragonfly. Dude, this is going to be a 2-tiered haul, so we're going to do the first part and the second part. The first part we're going to do, and that's all the deals. We got a ton of deals this week, just a bunch. And I'm always a sucker for a deal, so if we can find deals, then I'm going to pick them up. So let's start out with some of the deals that we got, some of the things that we found out there, some of the things that you might have found, and then one surprising deal that just came in literally this morning as I was filming some of the stuff upstairs. Anyways, let's go ahead and start without further ado. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. We'll get to that later. Anyways, number one, I picked up another baby tiger paw. There we go, 32 bucks. May end up doing a giveaway or may end up doing a custom from it. Just so much you could do with this tiger paw. And again, Wreckage is just an amazing figure. So had to get that. The opportunity presented itself. There was 3 when I found it. I took 1, left 2. Look, I've been seeing them pop up more and more often, so it's not like I was taking one from anybody. They keep showing up. All right, now this one, everybody's after this bad boy. I'm not sure how I got lucky enough to find it, but here we go. Not one Ross Thunder Machine Transformer G.I. Joe crossover, but 2 Transformer Thunder Machine Ross crossovers, G.I. Joe crossover. These are 25 bucks. I found a couple of them. I am going to keep one and probably keep one minty. I don't know. We'll see. I did pick up the Hiss one, the Megatron one, but I bought that one at full price. Anyways, I might pop one of these open. I might do, trade for another one. I don't know. But yeah, I think I got a couple of friends in town who've already hit me up and said, hey, I didn't happen to find that one. So we'll see how that goes. We'll go from there. I'm glad I was able to bring that moment to you. If you saw, a couple of toy hunts back when you saw that. All right, this was a deal simply because it's always a deal when I go to GameStop because I get a discount. Oh, now let me remind you guys of something. In the state of Texas, if you say you're a veteran, you get any financial compensation from that statement, you better be a veteran. Because what happens is, and I guess I'll put the law over here somewhere or whatever, but be very careful when you say that and you ask for proof and then somebody says, you know what, I don't think you're a veteran, and they report you. Here's the problem with them reporting you. If you're not a veteran and you get a financial gain from that, each instance of that is punishable by, I think, up to 5 years in prison and I think a $20,000 fine or something like that. So do not go into GameStop, say you're a veteran, and then you're not a veteran. Bad, I think it's called the Stolen Valor Act. Bad things would happen. Bad things. So if you're a veteran, though, I highly encourage you guys, because I've heard of a few people who are not. I've never caught them in the act, because if I caught, that's something that is pretty sacrosanct to me. If I catch you in the act, and I know for a fact that you're not a veteran, and you don't show any ID or nothing, I'm gonna call you out. Because I don't think it's okay for you to just be saying, hey, I'm a veteran, I'm a veteran. And then you didn't go through any of the stuff that any of these service members went through. You're just opening your mouth to get a discount. More so the fact that you're lying about it. Boy, that irks me. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get back on the toys. That PSA brought to you by a concerned citizen. All right, $24.99, another Grenadier. We talked about that. I got my veterans discount at GameStop, and I think I had about $4 or $5 on credit or whatever. So this ended up being like 16 bucks. Why wouldn't I get this? So yes, another deal. And then I found this guy at Ross. Yes, the Joker box. For 15 bucks at Ross. I think this retailed for $100 at one point at Ross. There was like 10 other Joker boxes out there, but what am I gonna do with 10 other Joker boxes? I'm not a flipper. I mean, I occasionally go to toy stores to have fun and meet people and to give people some deals or to maybe swap some stuff. But mostly it's just to divest myself of some stuff that I didn't get to or doesn't bring me joy anymore. Well, I'm not a flipper. I don't know what, I bought one out of curiosity. I just want to check it out and see what all's in it. And at 15 bucks, it's a no-brainer. All right. And then here's the final deal that came in through today. I was shocked. I think Collecting Havoc and the Wonder Twin told me like nearly within a minute of each other of this particular deal. So I was shocked. Guess what showed up at the doorstep today? $15. I think this is a $60 toy. $15. That's insane. This is the Ghost Micro Galaxy ship. That's insane. Walmart was, I guess, having a fire sale, trying to get rid of it, just trying to get it out the door, I guess. Anyways, all right, guys, let's do part 2. Starting to get into Kyle Peterson just buying everything just to buy it. I have nothing but respect for Mr. Kyle because he buys everything. He buys it. And the interesting thing about him, this is the respect I have about Kyle Peterson. he cranks out videos like nobody's business. I mean, he just cranks them out. Jeez. That's all. He has a lot of, you know what? If anybody, Kyle, if you ever do watch this show, I'd just be interested to know, where do you keep all this stuff? I imagine you have to have some kind of a, what do they call it? Separate storage lot or something. Your garage can only hold so much. I don't know. Anyways, that's enough of that. Let's get on to part 2. All right. We'll start off with some Action Force. I got the new trigger in, not just 1, but 2. If I was you, I'd go ahead and order a couple or 3. Because man, that trigger, everybody wants that trigger. All right, what else did we get? We picked up a few of the Action hand packs. There's one. Let's see, here's another one. Yes, it also has the the vulgar one as well. And then a couple of these Action hand packs as well. So you get, hey, that's the thing about having your own company. Bob, you could say, we're going to include that. Yeah, we're going to include that. You don't have to have some executive say, oh, well, we have to run it through 8 committees and 4 different subcommittees and make sure that that's going to be okay. Of course, it would never make it okay. Can't have little hands flipping people off. All right. And then I picked up this head pack as well because, I don't know, it looks cool. Plus, it just looks cool. So, got a little head pack from Action Force as well. You know, a lot of people have asked me, do those fit Marvel Legends? I think even Marvel Legends sometimes don't fit Marvel Legends, right? They have different diameters and stuff. You can always make it fit. You know, you can either drill it out a little bit, or if, you know, you've drilled it out once to make it fit on one post, and then you take it and it's loose on another one, Blue Tack is your friend. I mean, just learn that, you know, just put some Blue Tack in it and stick the head on it, and Blue Tack holds it well. So anyways, that's what I do. So I don't fret about it. The other thing I picked up real quick was Alien Romulus. I love the Alien series. I mean, I remember going to go see that with my cousins many years ago. We went to go see Aliens by Cameron. That was a good movie. That was super scary. And then what else did we go see with my cousins? We went and saw Jaws, I think. Well, that was a scary movie. Yeah, that one frightened me for years. All right, let's move on. I was very young when I went and saw that with them. Long time ago. All right. The other thing that got through the door, or that I picked up today, because I'm a big fan of the dinos. You guys see me picking up, but only specific subset of dinos, right? Or specific line of dinos. I don't do the kitty ones. I will only pick up, that's right, the connoisseur, the top layer of toy collecting, the Hammond collection of dinosaurs. So we got the Allosaurus out there. He looks great. It's a really great dinosaur, so I picked him up, went ahead and got that one. The other regular type pickup that I got was this second Wolverine from Secret Wars. You guys saw me pick that up. Only had found one, and yeah, I picked up another one to crack open. One to rock, one to stock. And then finally, for the last 2 things, I had forgotten that big old nerdy had taken my money for these. But when I saw him, he was one of the last stores that had these available, and for some reason, I fell right into the hype. I mean, the hype machine got me just like this. Oh, what? Which one? So I was like, all right, you know what? I'll go ahead and order these. I can't tell you why I ordered these, other than they look, when I show you what I ordered, you guys are gonna be like, what? But here's the thing, I really like this company for their artistic ability, for the color. It's just artistry, right? The artistry behind it. And here's where you're gonna immediately figure out who it is. But I hate their articulation. Boy, I can't stand it. The good thing is, they've finally put out a body, or a buck, or whatever they want to call it, a design that's going to start incorporating double hinged elbows, double hinged knees, starting to get up there with actually like modern toy technology. So anyways, let's go ahead and get it started. We've got, what's this guy's name? I don't know. Okay, this is Mythic Legions. the undead of Vikenfell. There you go. That guy, the Norse skeleton, Viking skeleton. I don't know. He just looks cool. So, yeah, just looks cool. So I picked him up. And then I picked up this one because it made me laugh when they said this is the backstory for it. Well, they've never acknowledged it, but you know, it's like his name is, this is the Cosmic Legions one. His name is Fisher Price or Fisher Rice. And he's a play off of one of the Fisher Price figures from a lot. They're never going to admit it, but hey, that's what it is. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's good old Mythic Legions. I told you, I like some Mythic Legions. I do. I enjoy their artistry. I enjoy their, and I'm especially going to be in trouble now that they've got that new technology coming out with their new buck. So anyways, guys, that's the haul. Don't forget to go and enter that $300 giveaway for G.I. Joe and Action Force goodness, for appreciation and, you know, just the joining me on this toy channel journey. And don't forget, I'll be at the Metroplex toy show December 28th. Stop by, grab a sticker, say hi, you know, grab a deal, and let's talk some toys. Let's talk some toys. Last thing is, if you're doing this hobby and you're having fun, you're getting surprised, you start to giggle when you see something Gridiron just put out and you can't help but order 2 of them, then you're doing it right. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to the members for their kindness, their generosity, their input, and their guidance. And thank you to all who subscribe. If you keep coming back and watching the show, why not like, why not subscribe? What's the worst that can happen? I sent you $300 worth of toys. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling it out.